you know, to achieve that goal.
Yeah, it's pretty much a one-for-one upgrade. Obviously, some different positions, some different roles, but I want to see how Liquid fit him in over some time inside of this team. I think CT side is going to be a lot of fun. As Heroic go running into this A site. Tania, he's the guy you got to watch out for now. Late out the Palace. Liquid conceding everything, playing a retake. They've got Smoke Kit on Nerds, and they're waiting for Heroic to take some space.
Big backstab on the cards for Ultimate, but that's going to play into the round a little bit later. Right now, Heroic try and fight for CT. Liquid have not given them anything. There were 2 players there on that flash play. Sampayas fighting forward. And that fly put in a box. It's all Sampayas in the pistol round. And this is looking to have come unraveled for the Liquid squad very, very quickly. They did a good job of dodging that push into the spawn initially. There's only so long you can survive Sampayas, who gets off to a hot start here. He's defo going to be someone we have to keep an eye on across this series.
So the fact that he comes with 3 in the pistol is a great sign to come in warmed into this game and give us a far better performance, because we know what this guy can do. We're holding him to a high standard for a reason. He's meant to be a star AWPer. Right now, Liquid just turned middle into a bloodbath. MP9's out sniping the AKs. How have they done that?
Can xFloud make this interesting, though? Does have a little bit of room if he acts quickly here, but the longer he takes, the more time Liquid have to group up.
This is playing info. He'll see him going short.
They're waiting for Ultimate to creep on. They want to try and face middle, but the timing's a little off on this. Twists doesn't react straight away, and xFloud seems aware of this. He's on his way to the clutch. It's just JKS left to beat as xFloud staring down the barrel of a 1v4 here. Now makes the right call to move into this A site. Plant secured, nothing that JKS can do about that. And this round, this is a lot of intrigue on it now. The favor falls in favor of xFloud. He's got time to choose his post plant here, even time to cross out into CT. Going for the gun is wasting precious time. But it gives JKS a little bit more to bite back with. Swinging wide, it's all about xFloud. 4 kills deep. Hell of a clutch to keep this clean for Heroic off the top.
Clean headshots in second round after Liquid make it so interesting in middle. They're gonna buy instantly 2 M4s, 2 MP9s. I don't mind it really. They got so much damage. They know they have Heroic on the ropes. Can they push them out of the ring? JKS 1-for-1. They don't know about under. That molly missed.
Yeah, this was all to tee up Guy down under the Palace, right? JKS swinging it wide. And now they hope that he goes unchecked and they get that wish. Gonna need to be another 1v4. And this time it won't come through. Just 1 for Tania. He's unable to replicate xFloud's crazy round from the one prior.
Liquid can get over it immediately. They don't have to worry about that awkward second round. They come back in with a force and they do it again. So
Nets could farm this.
Go on, lad.
Ultimate's worried about top mid, and so yeah, Nerds will take that swing down into lower. All 5 in 1 spray. That's crisp and clean for Nerds.
Quickest ace of the year. It only took a couple of weeks.
He gets out with it real cleanly.
I don't care that's Glocks. That's impressive as hell. On a mechanical level, very nice round for Nerds.
Okay, there's already been some really sick moments to open up this game. Team Liquid,
get them.
They always seem to get the entertaining games, these guys. I think they are the real showmen.
Yeah, for one reason or another. But yeah, I think it's a pretty fair match, right? Like Liquid obviously being a longer standing team as a 4. But Heroic with some really nice upgrades, some nice pieces, and we saw Tania perform amazingly the other day, so I still have good expectation of Heroic to make this game something. Ooh, gamble. And they're rolling the dice wrong right now. xFloud could offer up a free kill here. Naf's getting aggressive. He's seen him on the edge, but that's a miss of a spray, and that will send xFloud into the stack. Psych. It's going to keep Liquid here as Heroic go back to A. I think Nerds is realizing as well. With that smoke going down but no push, it's getting a little curious.
In the firing line, out in top middle, waiting for these rotates is xFloud. It's a very safe position. All that damage really should mean this one's over for Team Liquid. Twists even arriving just a little too late to have any say in this fight in top middle. It's all a bit of a rescue mission. Wait, how did Nerds win that?
It's on. He just checked it. He went back and looked.
It's just they got re-smoked in con, so like they're not going for this. Yeah. They can't.
Fair enough. We need more movement plays in this game, man. Valve are getting rid of them. Don't let them take window from us. Ooh, missed molly. Not the end of the rod. It does sort of burn under a little bit, but we saw Liquid survive behind it before. Execute coming in, Nerds pushing through, looking to play very aggressive right now, but those smoke spams can go both ways, and LNT fires through. Inside of the Molotov, he perishes. 3 on 4. This is the round Liquid have been waiting for, set up to win the retake.
They won't be coming from CT, so for the time being, Tanir's got open real estate for him to move into. It's Sampius and Youngstar having to play these crossfires. You see Naf now starting to probe CT's side. He gets that spot on the MAC-10, but he's not able to win it out. That is a key fight in the round. That gives you that's wild. Youngstar clean tap, and why not add one more to it? After a shot like that, turning around this 3v4. And Ultimate's chased down for the close.
Blimey.
I mean, Youngstar with one hell of a shot.
So I think, especially for players like Youngstar, time to prove it. You can chop it at this level consistently. He's had a couple of great series. Naf in the ladder room, great work.
Hasn't had a kill this game, Nafly, but on the board now with an important double.
Can get out.
Slow start, sure, but he's found his impact now. Big flank on the cards for JKS. Sampius is here, but the AWP, it's going to be combat AWPing for Sampius, and he hits it. JKS dead for the backstab, and suddenly a route looks like it's opened up if you're heroic in towards this A play. Twist is going to try and prove them wrong, but he is getting sandwiched as this play comes in through the connector.
Shouldn't be ready for this. They have no idea. Even the spacing is a little skew if as Twist plays an off angle on ramp. He's got the bomb, he's got the round. No chance, xFloud, 20 seconds. And Twist is upgraded into the AK as well. He's on a great angle. This is not going to happen for xFloud, surely. Gets a lot of damage, but Twist stays calm, stays composed, and keeps the round for Team Liquid. Making some nice reads right now, but still a very competitive game. Ooh, the volley. Doesn't matter. Sampius finds Nerds. Ultimate opens up on the other side. Ultimate's on the line here. This is a very... You can't really get him off this angle. He's going to get a shot out. Will it connect?
That one comes for free. They learn about the AWP the hard way. They've paid the toll, and with only 30 seconds left, they kind of want to go in here, but the fact that they weren't able to immediately trade that AWP is even problematic, right? Now you know that Ultimate's able to keep just running through these lines, and Nafly and Ultimate combine for the B site hold, 2 kills apiece.
It's been stacked so many times, and now we have something completely different for Liquid. Ultimate playing late under. Mental timer is going to be ticking. Can't wait here forever. Oh my god, leg scene. He tries to bail out his teammate. Does find that pick. They're up cap fast.
Important trade for Twists through the smoke down on short, and now this fast lower flank comes in.
The bomb's cut off.
Two players getting activated, and yes, Sampius moving in late with the bomb.
Wait.
Hang on a second. They
have
don't
no
know.
idea.
They don't know about Sampius. He actually has a way better timing than he's aware of, so he's not going to go anytime soon. Tanir now learns about this double apps flank. Youngstar's having to turn around and try and deal with it.
Oh no!
Fires off, and now they know about him. Deals with Nerds up close, but this round is far from over. This bomb's still a huge issue. Smoke down in the apartments. Liquid are clearly suspicious. There's no plant yet, and so this doesn't feel right. Ultimate seems to have an idea that the fight might be coming his way. Heroic are going to have to get tricky with it in this 2-on-3. They've been split up all round.
It really felt like Liquid did hear some Pius running top mid, so maybe they just wanted to prioritize those apps players first and not go for the obvious kill, because now they're just playing to stop this late player, but he's on a good angle. Catches ultimate up the stairs, and no one for Liquid in the meantime was ready to pounce on B, so they still have room to move. Plant coming in for some Pius. Both CTs mollied off right now, but Twist and JKS separated for the last round.
Oh, and they lose Twists early. It's going to come down to JKS. He's been struggling in over towards A, and this push up through the apartments. 2v4 out of Heroic to tie this up down the end of this first half. Now it's walking up through Khan. He's going to play through this. Him and Twist going to try and flood out through the connector, likely one left, one right, over the stairs and into jungle. So now that push starts to happen. Nerds is the man taking contact stairs side while the rest of the gang move out through ramp. Nerds falls first. xCloud in the pistol.
He's on it.
2 quick kills. JKS dead on a late lurk in through middle. And this starts to come undone. It's another pistol round put forward for Heroic. And more individual Heroics out of xCloud. So won't be suspecting this orb.
Yeah.
For now, some Pius has the element of surprise. Let's see how much damage he's able to do before that orb gets learnt about. Liquid out into the top of mid, but a break on the smoke. That was meant to be Tanir's chance to get going. Instead, Ultimate leaves his impression down in middle. Some Pius on this AWP. They put a lot of stock in bringing this out, and it will hit its mark. Now the orb learnt about.
Oh my God, bro!
Very awkward timing on that for Linus. And this orb, well,
oh no.
1 kill is all it finds. Might have been a nasty surprise to learn about for Nafly. But now Heroic's loss is Liquid's gain. That orb picked up, brought forward into the next round as Youngster will get finished off. JKS able to locate him, deny any sort of save there. Orb for ultimate, round for Liquid.
4 players nearby A at least. If they want to fight for this together, they can.
Just a set piece in this round. I mean, you know Heroic are going to be strapped for cash. That's what Liquid accounted for, hoping the util wasn't there to slow this down. The individuals might be. Tanir on an island, brought down and out of the round by JKS. And suddenly Liquid have all this control. xCloud peeking in, Linus walking up the spawn side,
nice
but
shot.
offered up to that AWP. And Ultimate don't miss those. And this is, you know, a bit of a problem now for Heroic. They had their chance to kind of strike early on in this second half. Out of everyone on this lineup, you were the biggest unknown quantity. Sure. You were the one that folks had the least info on, the least expectations of, but you turned a lot of heads in your opening game. And even kind of to the standard that Tanir's going to hold himself, it's likely gone up. And now we're not replicating that versus the harder opposition of Liquid. Yeah. It's going to be interesting to see if he does have that mental to bounce back into this.
And you've got to be very... Oh, okay, yeah.
That's free.
It's 4 in ladder and short, so they explode upon it as the B hit comes in. This could get interesting.
Could get weird, right? You're deciding a B, you know the rotate's going to be quick, you know the stack is right there, and it's going to come down to the clutch. 1v3 needed, but Youngster does not let it happen. That retrieved AK does him well. Liquid power in to the stack. They know that everyone is available to rotate in through short, and so essentially you're going 3v4 into that B site. Youngster still had to hit every one of those shots. Armorless on the AK, and he makes it work. Heroic. That is a wild upset. This was supposed to be an easy path for Liquid to find themselves in the lead.
And they heard the jump, so they know there's probably 2 cat right now. But Liquid aren't poised to hit the B bomb site. This looks like it wants to end A. Heroic trying to stall out the con control. There's the reboost, but Ultima, he knew the call from earlier. He's ready for more. xCloud through the smoke, feeling like a play has to be made, but it's getting desperate right now. Heroic in trouble, 3 on 5. Youngstar has actually been the young star of this game. But it's him v the world right now in this site.
Yeah, he really has his work cut out for him here. All alone, even as some Pius makes his way over, you need a valiant stand put forward from Youngstar. That's nearly the double. Some Pius, gonna take it.
Dude.
What a turnaround out of Heroic. Liquid have had so many chances, so many man advantages across this map. Absolutely no doubting the talent of the individuals on Heroic. You know, when they open with the win over 3D Max, you're kind of going, well, you know, that is a beatable opponent. That is, out of all the teams here, especially in this second round, you know, that's a very comfortable type of team to face. But this Liquid squad is meant to be the real deal, and right now, Heroic leaving them red in the face, repelling this B play.
Oh, wait a sec.
They were, but suddenly the Tech-9s have come up with kills. Heroic. The Pistols close the distance. They start scrapping around these smokes, and they've been able to battle back in. So it's going to have to be another one of these man-down rounds for Heroic. But look who's still alive. It's that same duo that just closed the 2v5 in the round prior. Can Sampius and Youngstar, 34 kills, split even between the two of them. Can they be the ones to pull this back for Heroic? Youngster on the SMG, that AWP covers. Watching over his shoulder, the time ticking off this bomb already. Youngster falls first, and Sampius gonna try and survive on this AWP. Twists will not let him, and so Liquid respond. A bit of revenge there for the Liquid squad. Up into ladder room instead.
This can definitely go wrong.
This can as well, just because they're split up. Sampius, it opens with a Zeus. Damage done onto ramp. Starting to get activated now, and yeah, this one M4 gonna have to do a hell of a lot for Heroic. Sampius, valiant attempt. It comes down to Tanir, the star from Heroic's opening game, but this is not the position to succeed in. Nerds arrives just in time.
Nerds having a great game right now. A lot of impact, a lot of key kills, stopping this from getting out of control. And I think Liquid, even though they walked into it, they knew that was a stack. They spotted 2 players close A, then they see the Zeus. And when you see 3 close A, you're ready for 5. Oh, they keep going for this play, but they can't grab the kill. LNZ will. Aggressive and be boosted immediately, gets his entry. Oh, Molly bounced. Oh, and he's getting wallbanged. Oh, no! Oh, dear.
Okay, Liquid just lost their star. Liquid just lost their star on a spam in through the apartments. At a tie game, 10-all. That spam might prove to be very impactful with a kill earlier on onto JKS there as well.
Ultimate needs to save them.
Awkward for NAF. Things go from bad to worse. Heroic trying to pull up with a flawless round, and what a return to form that would be. You're looking at this now. It's Ultimate and it's Twists. They're the two that might have to save Liquid in this spot, and Ultimate's just missed that timing. A chance to find that first kill that brings you back into the round. It sailed past it. 40 seconds left on the clock. If nothing happens soon for Liquid, all right. Hold your horses. 1 kill out of Twists. 30 seconds left. No matter which site they go to, they're going into a 2v2. That does leave them with an even odds bout wherever they end up.
Yeah, they can buy next if they save, though, so I think that's the big temptation. These two players both have a bit of cash.
So you can't underestimate the dude's output, and he's certainly bringing that to the table right now, and it still might not be enough. That's perhaps the craziest part. It is a great game put forward from Nerds and Ultimate, and yet Heroic is still the ones leading the charge. Now, they've lost Sampius early on. He's been bought out of the round, and he's the guy sitting topping the board for Heroic. In the same way that Liquid felt the burn of losing their front man to open up that last round, they've now returned the favor. Can xCloud be the difference maker? It's just the one and done on his mid push. Youngster, it's gonna fall to him to be the one to pull Heroic back into this round. Swing out of the stairs. Chance to strike and level the playing field. They're not able to deal with him yet. JKS, tired of fighting on his terms, runs over the stairs, brings the fight to Heroic. failing to come through and him giving up that kill.
And now it's
because that is kind of the defining moment of that round. That is the defining moment of this game. As Liquid are now the ones standing on the finish line. All that's left to do is cross it. To do that, they've got to get past this Some Pious AWP and the A stack that Heroic bring into this round. Tanir, quiet in the game so far, concealed in the smokes up on balcony. Tries to make his move, but firing off. Nafly spams him out, and it might all be over. A flash in the pan for Heroic. It looked like they had this game in the palm of their hands. But Liquid coming alive late. Having faith in these last second rotates and finally dodging one of these stacks in the round prior has made all the difference. Some Pious at 20 kills deep on this AWP, giving us his best game yet at the Blast Bounty. It's not enough as Liquid run away with Heroic's map pick.
Liquid standing tall, it requires all 24 rounds, but they eventually put Heroic to bed. And my God, what a nail-biter of an opening map.
To bring out Anubis in this series.
Yeah, there were some serious firepower moments for Heroic though, so if Tanir can get a little bit more activated here and join the ranks, this could be fun, but he is just rushed in this pistol round. Nafly taking B main. Heroic do own the bomb site at least. It's Liquid on the clock. Molly Smoke Kit. It's not a bad combo here for Liquid. Especially if X-Filed loses this fight.
All right, eventually locked in. LNZ and Some Pious both finding success, and these other two players are known about on the big flanks. So Heroic all looking at the same place. This one's come together. They keep up their flawless track record in these pistol rounds, winning both of them on that first map of Mirage. Now they open up Anubis in much the same way.
Terrorists win.
That felt like a requirement here.
Oh, that's all they
moving
wanted.
Into the Liquid map pick.
Well, they've done it.
Smoke down, you know, you've got players locked in if they're here, and that Molly only proves it. In the meantime, Linus has walked into the B site, but things have not panned out for him. That might force Heroic to go A, in doing so, right into this double push. Ooh. There's the swing, Youngster dead, and X-Flat had already backed out of there when the smoke came in.
Yeah, the patience is excellent on Liquid. They held that for so long before they finally commit with a flash play. They know that's all they have to force a kill, and now with a two-man advantage, they've got a group and do an execute together. I mean, say execute, it's all they have is rifles, one smoke, one molly. It's contact into this bomb site. They do own B. That's a great shot to keep this in, keep this going for Heroic. Favored now with 2 rifles in the post plant versus a bunch of pistols and SMGs. No kit for Liquid. Not an easy win.
Yeah, the fact that they're all stacked over towards A as well. Liquid have to scramble here. They've got to play fast in this retake, and that's far from ideal as Heroic wait back in the site. They'll swing out wide and try and deal with the CT push. Some Pious run over. 3 kills in the round out of Some Pious, but it's going to come down to Tanir to clutch up, and there shouldn't be time for this. Liquid, this was always going to be their worst enemy, no matter how fast they go. Antique rounds with a total of 1 player surviving, so money is not the friend of Heroic. They might be 3-0 up, but you wouldn't know it taking a look at the buy. Warp in the hands of Ultimate, no such feat for Some Pious, as him and Tanir both relegated down to Galil's in this all-important rifle round. A man down already as they creep in amid. It's contact on the walk up, but no one looking at this right now. I think Liquid expecting a bit more in the way of sound cues, and so Twists caught out on an island. JKS will reclaim one of these, sure. But the captain's been softened up, and he's calling for rotates now. Even a nade would be enough to find him, and it just bounces correctly. Linus gonna flush Twists out of main. That is the thorn in their side gone, giving Heroic time to get set up in this post plant.
Yeah, they've got themselves into some really nice situations in this T side. Even when they're down a man, they've been winning these post plants. So Liquid even It's not going to be easy. Smoke, Molly, Kit, they've got everything they need except the clock in their favor. It's already half gone. One man in the site. They might not be ready for this position. Flash goes over, Youngster peeking out with it, and I think Liquid are already calling this one off for the better. Heroic 4-0 up on this T side of Anubis right now.
This is Liquid feeling the burn. That was their best chance to really start to get back into this map. Now we're in a position where Heroic could really prove to be a force to be reckoned with here on this T side.
Bit of quicker pace towards B. Naf with an important defensive kill. He's been alone in a lot of these rounds on this B bomb side, but Liquid have padded it out. 3 here, Ultimate Orbs middle, and Heroic, they wanted to go off that entry, but they won't get it.
They will be full committing to this push. You could even have someone drop down, but even then you're hoping for like a kind of miracle moment, a multi-kill from nowhere for one of these Liquid players. And so instead, this dark position going to be left to the A push. I mean, this was Liquid's move, right? This is what Twist wanted to do in this round, but now they got to show us why. Nerds leads the charge. 3 players very quickly arriving on this backstab as Nerds continues to find success. Down in dark, Youngster can't wrestle with JKS in this double push, so it comes down to just Tanir. Waited all first map for him to get going, but cut down shy of the 1v4. It's Nerds on that retake with the hat-trick. They're immediately brought down to this force buy. Couple of SMGs, couple of pistols, 1 hero AK for Pius. So he will find himself having to be a difference maker in this round. Tanir, tip of the spear, moves on through, but it's Nafly and Nerds doubling up. Twists lends a helping hand. Still Pius and Tanir battle back, and now it's that hero gun left up in the clutch. Pius put on his best map of the tournament so far in the one prior. You don't doubt that this guy has the skill set required to make a round like this happen. He has eluded capture, gonna have a chance to find JKS here, and that's open runway now. Dink landed, so Pius bought low. This 1v1 begins with a bit of trickery from Pius. Feigned the death cam, walks it back in through Temple. He's trying to call the bluff of Ultimate.
It's realized. Very safe plant, not ready for anything but Temple. Oh, he saw him.
Was he spotted there?
I think so.
Feels like Ultimate knows. The info goes both ways, and the Cooley's Dinked comes in. Ultimate keeps his cool, pistol pulled. Pius bid farewell. Liquid deny that clutch.
Maybe feigns that there's a double mid setup and not 3B. But more importantly, it just sets Ultimate up to deep peak mid, so they know there's no lurkers. A dirty.
Yeah, a gun for the job, right? X-Floud Deagle. Oh, hang on a second. X-Floud ball rolling now. 3 kills deep on his way to a wild clutch, but he is boxed in. Liquid do not make it easy for him. Having to swivel 180 degrees for each one of those fights, and X-Floud might have made it interesting, but it's not a winner for Heroic. Liquid.
Suddenly we're all tied up, and Liquid are looking at an excellent CT side ahead of them. They can keep on this road. Pies through the Molotov. There is no smoke there either. Not till he's through. Actually, barely takes any damage. It does bloom. And that's forced Liquid already back into a stale setup on this A site. Tanir catches Ultimate going for a pick. They want to try and trade this. They've got him alone, but they can't do it. Tanir comes through with, dare I say, his most impactful round of the series. 2 massive entries at this B bomb site while his team is still sat outside A.
I mean, look at how much it's strung the defense out, right? You're suddenly relying on JKS having a monstrous hold, and when that doesn't come through and it's just 1 kill, that simply isn't enough to win you the round. Tanir has already very much done the heavy lifting. Might even have a chance at a third as Nafly. Yeah, it's hollowed ground out here over towards Longman. You're not welcome. Tanir on a tear. And Heroic keep themselves in the lead.
That's more like it.
Nerds' move has really emboldened Liquid, I think, right? Having him and Naf over towards B is such a strong duo. Used to be Kinder and Naf playing this side of the map.
Oh, the molly.
And I just think Nerds is able to output a little bit more. Might not always be as audacious, I'll say, as Kinder, as keen to get involved, but Nerds is still a very proactive player. And I think you will get a lot more mileage out of him. Naf, for my money, was already doing a fantastic job on this side of the map to begin with, and now you've made it even stronger. So I think a Liquid B hold is a scary prospect for teams going forward. This skirmish over in middle sees LNZ trying to keep Liquid on a leash, and he's done that with a double up. Ultimate now moves in, takes up the line on the AWP, but Heroic don't want middle. When they look in the kill feed, they see who's still left, they see who they've found, they know that B is open. And so they move into an unprotected site. Ultimate will not be given a line here, will not be given a reason to attempt this 1-on-3.
But if he saves, he's a dead man walking, because Tanir continued middle and he's walked heaven on A. So Ultimate, to him, mid feels like the dangerous position, but Tanir has gone rounded the world. And Ultimate, oh, he's going to have to hit a quick shot here on the orb. But Tanir is faster right now. Maybe that one round did activate this guy. Knowing they're against pistols, Heroic trying to make this a bountiful first half.
Oh,
Youngster. They know he's there. He didn't hear them.
Reacted to this. Guess he didn't hear it, but they are all over him. Gonna start to get run at now. Twist's even finding Linus trying to lend a helping hand. Youngster's done well to stay alive. This could have gotten really weird if he died at the stairs. Suddenly, you know, this retake is on. Instead, it's all about dealing with Youngster, and he refuses to part ways with that AK and ace put up against the pistols.
I know we've only seen like 2 matches from this new Heroic, but Youngster is giving us games that I've never seen him do on Sangal. You'll see that on the replay. I've seen this. I saw this in a match online. This is crazy. Does he have a lineup? Dude, I'm shook. And I'm sure so is Ultimate.
Yeah, I mean, this round feels like it was against you from the get-go if you're Liquid. You don't even know how you just lost Ultimate. And now Heroic slow it down. They really want to keep that pressure on 4-on-3, and they know that info is not rife for Team Liquid. There's likely going to be players out of position here, gaps to be found, and that's what they're looking for right now as Heroic walk out into an empty B site. Nerds has only just arrived, but he has found a good timing. They don't know that he's crossed out this deep from the temple. It might all be for naught. That wild wallbang to open as Nerds offers up resistance might mean nothing for Heroic. It's left on a Youngster. We were just talking about the games, the level that this guy's been playing at since moving into Heroic, but he's got to clutch up 15 seconds. This is the ultimate test for Youngster.
It's doable.
Time is not on his side, but both players laid out right in front of him. Noise made, the pressure setting in. Youngster, back turn, Twists can take this one to time. Didn't even have to fight that. Liquid battle back. The wall bang is for naught.
Oh. Oh dear. 7-5 on the T side. Now comes the true test for Heroic.
Yeah, they are going to have their work cut out for them as they move into the CT half. This is awkward. A lot of blocking down in connector, and it's really not panned out. This would be a really rough time for Heroic to lose their first pistol round of the series. They've got a man down early. Now make it 2. Youngster's trying to reclaim these kills as best he can.
Oh, he saw him. They've got him boxed in right now. Tanir jumps, he makes noise, but there's still a backstab. That's drawn him in the wrong way. Youngster finds the frag, and now they're in the B-bomb site, but LNC picked from afar. Fair enough, that's a reasonable fight to take for him, but Twist is too quick, and now coming through Con, they've got to do the impossible.
Through Ultimate taking the contact, and yeah, Liquid, they're not playing this to give it away. Nafly trades the peaks, and so Heroic's first pistol round loss after making that crazy run with the Apex squad. And it feels like Youngster's trying to continue that in this same vein. He's had a great map so far. Tanir and some Pious hold on. And Tanir, the output certainly going up as this series has continued. It was a real rough start to the day. But if he can make amends for that here in map 2, there's still time to turn it around. Youngster getting aggressive, but not even needed. Bypassing ultimate is Sampaio' spam that finds him, and now all that's left to do is stop JKS from pulling off the best 1v5.
Simply done from Tania here.
Really curious what Liquid are going to do in this round. Sure, they have guns, but that's about all they have. 2 smokes, 2 flashes, and early moves made from Heroic. It's not the end of the world for this Liquid squad. I think, if anything, you're kind of glad they fought you early here. You've been able to scrap a little bit in a round where you are very strapped for util, getting into some powerful spots. Ultimate, that was the best one. He needed that kill. That would have made all the difference in this round. Might be time to go back to the drawing board if you're Liquid. They're still hoping that their AWPer can give them a way in, but nothing materializes.
Smoke's not great. Oh, and it doesn't do Youngster any favors. They trade smokes. Can Sampaio stop them from splitting? They're coming at Con as well. Twist goes in first, and he hits a flick back. Plant coming in, trying to make up his mind. For Con it is. But it's not going to matter as LNZ is relegated to save. Liquid respond very quickly. And you're right, yeah, Liquid had no nades in that round. I think Heroic are probably expecting less weaponry as well, but able to trade at the stairs. And Liquid finish them. They are now in a great position to start running away with this map.
And now Sampaio is trying to keep them guessing. This time tees himself up over in main, and he's got support. Flash on through, xFloud peaks first, and there's that tango, that double setup. Trading contacts, Sampaio.
Just got to XK, you can't save again. 3 on 5, give it a go.
If Liquid come up short, they're really on the ropes here on Anubis, so not looking good at the first turn. Sampaio' AWP continues to lay down the pain, and it's all eyes on ultimate. 1v4. Full rotates in for Heroic. They've got everybody here. Ultimate got to put on a clinic as he goes around the angle. All on it, rifle here to lend a helping hand, and Heroic reach double digits. Back on the opener here, back on Mirage, we saw Heroic sporting a lead there as well, but as we approached the tail end of that game, the money started to get broken.
It's not going to go any further for now. Shotgun at B, looks for a kill.
I mean, the last time we saw one of these more aggressive starts, it did hurt Heroic. And this time it's not panned out either. Ultimate waiting on an off angle in mid that Linus just isn't ready for. This shotgun on Tania has been spotted.
No way. No way.
We'll win that out though.
Ow.
Shotty getting aggro. And so now it's left to this A play. Straight out through the main smoke they go into xFloud, who's like a turret. He's done all he had to and then some. You can just wait now. Look to play this in the retake. It's low HP on Tania and xFloud.
Yeah.
So there will be more pressure on Sampaio and Youngster, but they're the two topping the charts for Heroic. Backstab on the cards. I mean, Tania's still super far away. He will be left out of this retake almost entirely.
They're not sure there's both here. They're still checking stuff and maybe thinking that, oh, the bomb's late, but no, it's going down. Both players in the site now. Tania's got to pick up the pace because Youngster's waiting for him. Oh, the bug jump. Twist can't get up there. And now changes his mind. Some frustration for Liquid in this 2v4.
But they are waiting somewhat for Tania just to get closer before they make their move.
This is worrying.
This is letting time tick off the bomb.
Okay.
That no-scope on Twist going to go a long way to helping out. Now it's Shadolin that left the stopper. Hold on. He's on a tear. Full health on one man. Tania's the one to run in and save the day. That long old rotate out of Tania felt like it could be their undoing. On Liquid's go-to map, they're looking to join a very exclusive club alongside the likes of Vitality and Spirit, teams that were capable of beating Liquid here last year. The list is few and far between. Are we about to welcome Heroic to that full blind on this A here? Everyone's blinded, and Nafly battles in to secure this plant, and a 3-on-3 for Liquid to try and keep Anubis going.
Yeah, oh wow, saving this. They've got so much money. They surely not... Okay, they're rerouting. They're going to give it a go. Definitely worth a try here for Heroic. They have every reason and all the room in a 3-on-3. Again, waiting on a very late flank from Tania. Maybe too late here. No one's giving him a pick. Got to clear the heaven first. Nav trying to play this late. They don't know he's tucked in. Plays off contact. Youngster takes him down. Twist's in trouble in the open, and Ultimate falls first. There's not a lot of time. Twist could have won it, but Heroic sniped the map away. Last second on that bomb. They will find that upset, and they will take us the distance all the way to Ancient. Liquid, this one's not done. They got to pack it in for a third. Part of the reason we saw such a great run in Shanghai against this old organization, but a very different team. Ultimate's found the pick in red. He one-tapped xFloud with the P250. And Liquid take that as a sign to go back to B into a bit of a stack, pushing down the ramp, but pushing him very early as well. Nafly just getting here. They've actually missed that timing entirely. Smoke will block this. They didn't see the bomb. Ultimate won't last long, but Twist is on a flank.
And it's about to get pressured. Timing means he just gets away. And with Twist having all this space in the red room, they want to try and use it so that he can cut down rotates. We'll get out with the first for free. Oh, and one more from Twist in this power position. Only some Pius left to get past, but that's easier said than done. Util out on the second man, some Pius. That window is closing. He just picks it up. Tanier backstab lands. And it's another one of these man disadvantage rounds.
And some Pius wins both fights while they fiddle with nades in A main. It's a robbery of a round for Heroic. And a tilter as Liquid force right up with no rifles. They're just going to go for an A-pop, but very heavy in middle right now. I think Heroic are realizing it's a little bit too quiet for us to be dedicating this many resources. Liquid takes space.
Oh, JKS, nice opening.
Molly stalls the plant. But honestly, not a bad spot for Liquid to be in. There's no kit right now. Cheeky from Nerds.
Like a kit could end up really feeling like a misstep in this one, right? You are going to end up playing this to the extremities of the clock, and with post plants already teed up for Liquid, it will come down to tapping that bomb, having to stick it, having to draw out these contacts. They learn about Nafly over in main. Here's the 10-second defuse. He's not able to stop. Tanier was covering, still sticking it is Linus. Knife pulled for Twist, but he can't find him. 10 seconds held in the smoke. Linus with balls of steel, and that's what it was going to take for Heroic to find that round. Locking that in, stopping Liquid with powerful post plants on those Tech 9s.
Youngstar's getting so hyped across this whole series, bringing some much needed energy as Heroic start the third map off with a bang. A match they were not meant to win, a brand new team. The return of a player who hasn't played in 4 months and the addition of one we've never seen at this level. And right now they are scrapping with Liquid head to head, stuck in the smoke, overwhelmed by the 3 rifles on this B bomb site. Nert is too late for this one. Dead man walking, and Youngster makes it so. 3-0 for Heroic to begin the third map. We talked about how good Anubis was last year for Liquid. This map they lost once. Played it 10 times in 2024. They lost it once. Heroic trying to add another to the tally at the start of a fresh season. A worrying beginning for Liquid. And Heroic are absolutely bought in for this upset victory, looking to claim a $30,000 bounty on the head of Liquid to bank it, half of it immediately. Heroic spoils increasing by the second. 20 seconds though. Liquid need to get into this site right now. The crossfire is good. There's a third player in the cubby ready to deny the plant. JKS is too late. Twist just has to go, and LNZ does not let him in. There is a backstab, but that was the opportunity, and it's been missed. 7 seconds, he gets the kill. He's got the plant, there's nothing xFloud can do. LNZ has given it away, and JKS in a clutch.
This one was played really to the extremities of the clock, but now the script's been flipped. It's xFloud under all the pressure. He's the one with time running against him, and he has no info as to where JKS has gotten to. Planted For both short and long, JKS has options on how to play this clutch, but swings it early. Gets there just in time.
I can't believe
from Justin Kyle Savage.
Yeah, I can't believe it. Look, that late is what wins them the round. Like LNZ, they don't realize he's on the big flank.
For Liquid, though, this is 4-man core with the addition, a straight upgrade of Nerds on his best map as the decider. All across the major, this was his go-to. Nerds had so much impact. For Heroics, Ancient. And no one should know that better than Saw, the man sitting behind Heroic. They know what he's capable of. They know what he can do here on the battleground of this third and final decider. So the odds are very heavily against Heroic. It'll only make the victory that much sweeter if they're able to achieve it.
Oh dear. It should be fine, right? Should just be okay, but JKS is getting hounded down. The sooner they kill, the better for Youngster. He's grabbed it. He's got an upgrade. Ultimate. It's all about being in the right place at the right time. Can he cover this swing up heaven? Missed shot. Nerds recovers it. Now we need Nerds more than ever. 20 seconds. Youngster won't use his molly. He wants the element of surprise. He lets the pass. Knife out. Back of the head. And Youngster can't get through Nerds. The king of Ancient. You set him up. He knocks him down. That's another round for Liquid. They don't take mid, but they also start with an A player because they know Liquid have had a proclivity to just go for these contact A-main plays, so they've got to keep eyes on it. Some Pies will be nearby. That's an important molly timing. Liquid just felt like they had to go after they lose the fight in middle. They're still going to. Oh no, nades backside and they stop.
Noise made over here at the A side of the map. Youngstar. A little nervous as he swings out here, but will secure the opening. Nafly, immediate trade. They're not ready for this Sunpius AWP. It started the round over in Donut. Might expect a reposition. As X-Cloud's found too, there's nothing to happen here for Twist. There just isn't time. So this one's decided on that double pump push from X-Cloud out from the spawn. Sure, they embarked on that streak of 3 and things were looking up, but since that point, you've been humbled and you're not getting these kills over in middle. You're being forced to look elsewhere. Another round where they try to run it in. This time, Heroic did decide to fight mid. And I imagine this is how we see them go about it, right? Passive when it's the 2-man mid hold, but when they've got a third player there to back them up, they're going to swing, they're going to fight you, they're going to try play a numbers game. They get out with the kill in middle, sure, but the A site crumbles as a result. That's the concession you make on the back of that 3-man mid start. Running the smoke is X-Cloud. That is very wishful thinking. Donut's already been taken, and so that is a freebie for Team Liquid. Kills like that can decide the outcome of rounds. Heroic now need some massive individual moments here if they want to bring themselves back into it. It's not a bad start, but half the time ticked off that bomb already. Smoke down in Donut. Suddenly Nafly's feeling a lot of the pressure as they wrap all around him in the site. Nafly calm and collected on the first. They flush him out, stick that defuse. Nerds, he might think he's got the diffuser. It's being stuck and to near cut down. Milliseconds away from extending this lead for Heroic.
Wow, I love that dry run. I love that exec for Liquid, because not only does Twist confirm they're taking middle with 3 after all the flashes, all the nades land, but Liquid, when they run into A, they do this flash behind Ultimate that lets him just swing for Donut, and the smoke is on the other side. It means Heroic can't get out of middle. Like you said, X-File runs through it because he wants to play a part of the round. They don't want to lose everything. Liquid get the site and the post-part position, the best one in the map, off the back of one flash. What a take. Nerds on the edge, pre-smoking that molly, lets him swing. Liquid, I think they think they've, or Heroic think they've missed their molly, but it's actually just Nerds countering it. A cool little trick in middle. The nade will finish the job. And I like the pace of this calling right now for Liquid to go for that ace smash after faking middle. Now they take it properly. Heroic aren't ready for it. Cocky. But it's a sign of the times. Liquid calling with momentum now. After breaking the bank of Heroic. Oh. It's fine. Just some Pius' orb getting out of there. made his job a little bit easier. Yeah, too many angles to consider. Here it is for Liquid.
Yeah, look, they go back to the passive mid setup this round, and we don't have Nerds playing middle early. Instead, it's aggression into A main. Nerds was actually with JKS at the start of the round, but peeled away, worried about middle.
Seems like some kind of read, just because JKS has been getting A main so free all half. He just runs in and almost knife out at the end.
These have been their best starts to rounds, though, when they don't try and test that control early. And even though Nerds got out mid, there was no reward from it. So you're left a man down going for the B play.
Through the smoke, that's a ballsy move for Nerds. He's going to get that entry for free. They weren't ready. One more man stuck in the cubby, calling for support.
Sampaius needs help, but his teammates have been locked out by the util, so Sampaius flying solo, spammed to death. Nerds knows every angle. And there's a bit of revenge on the man who wallbanged them with the AWP in the last game. A taste of his own medicine here as this B hit's coming in. Man up for Liquid. They started this round 4v5. They pulled it back. Youngster making all the difference. And it's left to Nerds. Has to finish what he started, low on health. And a young star glistens off in the distance. 3 kills as the swing comes in from Nerds. Youngster seals the fate of Heroic 6-6, even on the half. And it's on the back of that man on your screens right there.
Heroic climb up the heaven. Mid control turns into a B hit very quick. JKS into cubby and ultimate spotting. They're going to run him down with the Glocks. Oh, he's uncertain. Does he want to repeat the flash full? Oh, he's just full blind right now. They've really not set him up, but Twist will knock him down instead. 4 players here in the B bomb site. It's about to turn into a mess, a murder for Heroic. The knife's out for Tania, but he won't be winning the round off that. Everyone's in the cave.
Buy up for Heroic, and they are going to try and challenge JKS in the cave. He gets domed, deleted by Sampaius. Nafly there, though. He's not fighting the cave battle alone. Youngster takes the space away very deep within the B site, far deeper than Twist is looking ready for. Gonna have to flick back and finds him on that smoke walk. Nafly, back turn, that's a freebie. It's not every day you get given a free kill like that to suddenly make this 2v4 possible. Are they ready for ultimate tucked in here in middle? No, they're not. He was hoping to rob the round, lay it to rest right there. It's Nerds quick on his feet to deliver the trade and keep this all clean for Team Liquid.
Liquid trying to get this new full squad on land. We've already lost some teams in the process. Harry Mao's gone yesterday. Some things aren't safe, nothing sacred. An explosive mid-play for Heroic catches Liquid by surprise.
That's a real feel-good opener to this round if you're Heroic. You catch Nerds and Twists cuddling each other in the red room. And so a free double opener? Not exactly free. You had to pay xFloud, but you'll take that. 2 for 1. And now you breeze into an empty B site. Naf had just departed. We'll get back here on some sort of timing, but as Ultimate moves in, they're not aware that players are actually in the site yet. This could still go either which way, though. It's Youngstar flicking back off of the quick switch. And now Ultimate, unaware that he's getting wrapped on the long side, he will fall. Heroic bring out the big guns, get rewarded with this double kill in middle. They shut Nerds out of his portion of the map. And that's how they bring themselves into this second half. JKS left saving. The thing that's mad is, like, you know, this would be a really sour start to the season for everyone involved. As we've been highlighting, this is supposed to be the change that takes Liquid to being a title contending team. You've brought in an incredible star presence into this roster. And then you think about how this feels for Nerds as an individual. You'd be being beat by the team you just left behind. A team that is, or at least on paper, should have been a shadow of its former self. xFloud taking him down over in middle. Nerds has got a minute and a half left to come to terms with that, as this one starts with his death in mid. Heroic 5v4. Hungry to keep this pressure applied, tee themselves up over in main.
Molly in that cubby already doing better than G2 yesterday to a degree. Nerds burnt out, and Liquid, they might even have to consider the same situation, a save off the back of the 4v5. It's exactly what we just saw, and they ain't even moving off that B side, so this one's done. Back-to-back rounds, Liquid throw in the towel with barely a punch thrown.
A tie game now. and a 5 alive round. So money getting built up by this T side. Sure, Youngstar's going to fall hunting. Anything he could knock out of it was valuable to Heroic.
Okay, slower approach to Heroic. xCloud delayed out middle. He's waiting for Heaven control. They find JKS, and there is no trade available. Naf is trying to block that B play that we saw last time. I feel like Liquid are stuck in the mud. Nothing they can do is working right now. Heroic have countered it all. Now they're putting pressure on B. They're still defaulting, though.
I love that they've slowed down after this. They haven't, there's not been really any instances in this game where you can say it's Liquid feeling all the pressure, but that is the reality of this round, and Heroic are letting them really sit back in that.
Heroic just throw a red smoke, which makes it look like they're leaving, so Naf pushes. The reactions are so... Heroic are reading them like a book. Naf pushes into some Pious. Now they're 5v3. It may be a stack, but Heroic, 20 seconds, they've just got to go.
Powering in to the B stack. Ultimate Orb strikes first. But there's the trades for xCloud. Nerds no longer fighting and dying out on his own in middle. Left in the clutch will get locked out. 5 rounds straight for Heroic as they make a break for the finish line. This round decides everything, and that's the play that gets made. From those 2 kills, you know that you were about to put this game in the best spot possible for you to move to those LAN finals. This is Heroic pulling up. They are so firmly in the driver's seat. They're going to have 3 chances to close this out, and in this next round, Liquid will have no money.
Across this series, less so here on Ancient. The way Heroic are winning this match is the most impressive. And they look to hunt every single one. Nerds desperately trying to get his guns out. They'll save 2 weapons into what could be the final round of Blast Bounty for Liquid.
You are at the mercy of this Heroic squad. Triple set up in mid as they try to bring the heat. Twists really is more than he wanted to as he burns alive. Doubles up from Twists, the captain, putting his best foot forward. In a round where he had to perform. There was a handful of guns here that Liquid were able to bring to the table. They put them to work. Tania and some Pious. We said this round was the best chance Heroic would have. Now they really have to earn that victory as this one's set to go the distance. Liquid bounce back. He didn't have a lot of time to prep for this matchup, and still the preparation, the prep work it is showing. He's had a great understanding of the info, the resources, the vibe that his team needs. Let's see if that timeout can be what it takes to propel Heroic over the finish line. First kill connects. JKS falls in what might be Liquid's final round.
And Heaven smokes, so Twist tried to bail him out again with aggression through Heaven, but he can't actually get through this. JKS got full blinded. Heroic do the same play, but with a little bit more. Tania cut down. Twist can't escape middle. They're going to chase down this AWP once again. Heroic looking to split this A site. Ultimate absolutely can save this round right now. He's got a dry fight in A main. xCloud taken down. The AWP is late with the bomb. Blocked once more as Liquid hang in the balance. Here is this A split for all the marbles for the LAN finals. Heroic trying to drag themselves there.
It's a big miss, but Ultimate's been able to get out. Now Fly in for the backstab. Youngstar receiving end of it. Flashed off the angle was some Pious. Ultimate thought he had him right there. That would have been the kill that brings Liquid back into the fold.
Huge.
Bomb now going down. Some Pious holds the line in through Donut. This AWP in a powerful position. Some Pious wicked monster play. And boy, if those are the results, if that's what we can expect, this Heroic squad are very exciting. Locking in a LAN appearance